What's up, you guys? Your boy D Money Man, back at it again. I just want to say that today we're going to be doing a review of Gen V Episode 8 review. Let's get into it. So first, let's start with the story. Now, the story here goes off as the heroes will rise and bodies will explode as Kate and Sam free the imprisoned Soups from the woods, and their former friends try to stop them as the now freed Soups go on their rampage and chaos breaks out on the campus. And that's basically the whole story, y'all. And the story here seems like it's pretty good, you know what I mean? And there's two cameos from the boys that appear in this TV show that I will get into later, but ultimately there are two cameos. But without further ado, let's go into the light. Now, what I liked is I like Va/Gayu don't see the students as people but product. You see, in here, and even the boys, they see the Soups as product placement, nothing but just celebrities and just PR stuff, and for some reason, and I feel as if they see them as nothing but just things and objects that do their bidding, even though they could kill their bidding, but that's another story. But it just so amazes me how it weaponizes it copies from what is going on in the real world with celebrities and actual businesses, viewing them as nothing but product. And it amazes me how the boys copies that from real life, modern day issues. Superhero weakness is bad press. Now, this actually was a little nod to in the boys in the first episode where Billy Butcher said to Huey that the major weakness is nothing but bad PR and bad press, which is actually true because deep down inside a Soup wants to be loved and praised because they're so big in their image and their egos, and they just want to be loved deep down inside since they were tormented and fucked up in the head so many times as a baby. Kate wants control so she can use the kids from the woods to attack God U and have a war on the campus. Now, Kate's whole character is she's like Jean Grey. She can control people's feelings, and also she can control people in general just by touching them with her hands. And the whole thing is she also wants to be deeply loved deep down inside, and she uses the students of the school to attack the campus because she was told this and that at a young age, and now she wants full control and trying to take over the school. And that was just a crazy scene of her telling the students from the woods facility to attack everybody in every single way, and that was just crazy. And she brings Sam along with him, and that's just the even more crazier part. The kids don't know how to express emotions unless it's through social media. Now, this is back to the social media thing that we touched on back in episode 7, I believe, or maybe 6. I think it's 7. But they don't really feel anything unless they're filming themselves or others doing stupid stuff or whatever the cause may be. Like the scene where the girl with the elongated hand is filming herself crying for the death of Golden Boy, and then she just, with the camera's off, she just turns off that face and goes back to normal. So this is reflecting on that they really only view emotions through the camera lens and not really through real life, which is fascinating nonetheless to say. things get so crazy that they carried Homelander to, they called Homelander to stop this. Now, they had called Homelander, Ashley from Vought, had called Homelander to stop all this crazy commotion because it's getting too out of hand, so they called Homelander. Now, what Homelander ends up doing is that there's the first cameo, by the way, from The Boys. Forgot to mention that. But what he ends up doing is he ends up blasting Marie in the chest, and he says to her, "Do you like hurting your kind of people?" And then that single line makes the single best line in TV cinema history. And I really loved and enjoyed that single line. So yeah, that's the first cameo. The villains looked at as heroes, and the heroes get punished by stopping the villains that look like heroes. There's another fascinating thing that also plays in The Boys, and this is The Boys as a whole, the comic and the in the TV show, how it views these just four guys, and they bring themselves together to fight these bigger battle superheroes, as I say, super villains, really, to really put an end to this all commotion and keep them in line and all other stuff. And I'm really fascinated by just four regular dudes going up against these big bad soups. And I really like how they implemented that well, the way that Garth Ennis does it in the comic books, which you should give it a watch, by the way. It's really wild. So this is the second cameo. Is the Butcher finds out about the woods in the post-credit scene. So in the post-credit scene, you can see the Butcher going into the woods and finding out about the woods facility, and then keeping the Teenage Soups active for about a very long time. And this also will probably be a play, most likely be a play in The Boys Season 4, but we'll see how that goes. Let me know if you guys want me to do like a trailer reaction video on that, since the teaser trailer came out some time ago. But yeah, guys, that was good, and that's all I have to say about The Boys. Not The Boys, sorry. Gen V Episode 8 Season Finale review. So let me know if you want me to touch up on The Boys and The Boys Season 4 as a whole. Make sure you comment that below. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. And D Money out.